Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. We got so many requests to do a deep dive into Jimmy Carter's life and legacy, and, well, it's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, the man lived to be 100
Yeah. A century. Incredible.
and spent decades building this truly remarkable life after leaving office. We know he entered hospice care and passed away peacefully, but what's really interesting to me, at least, is how much people are focusing on what he did after his presidency.
Right. It's almost like the presidency was just the first act, you
The
know?
prologue, almost.
Yeah, the prologue to something much bigger. You don't really see that very often, a president's legacy being more defined by what they did outside the Oval Office.
Totally. Some people might even say he achieved more after the presidency.
It's a good point. I mean, look at the Carter Center.
Yeah, the Carter Center.
He founded it with Rosalind in '82. It's hard to overstate the impact it's had.
Oh, I know.
Mediating international conflicts, ensuring fair elections around the world, fighting diseases like guinea worm.
Wait, beanie worm?
Yeah. It's practically been eradicated thanks in large part to the Carter Center. They brought cases down from 3.5 million a year to just a handful. It's unbelievable.
Wow, I had no idea.
You know, can you imagine any other president having that kind of direct, tangible impact on global health after they left office?
Absolutely not.
It's just remarkable.
And of course, we have to talk about the Nobel Peace Prize.
2002.
It wasn't just for the Carter Center, was it?
No, it was for so much more. The Nobel Committee recognized decades of work, even before the Carter Center was founded. He was always advocating for peaceful resolutions, for human rights, for fair economic development.
I mean, he really embodied that walk-the-walk philosophy, didn't he?
Completely. And, you know, that brings us to another defining element of Carter's life, his faith.
Yes, his faith. It wasn't just something he talked about. It was the driving force behind everything he did, like his work with Habitat for Humanity.
Perfect example. For him, building homes for those in need wasn't just some photo op, you know, it was a lifelong commitment, decades of service, even into his 90s.
It's incredible.
I read this story, right, about how he, even after he fell in his late 80s,
Oh, yeah.
he showed up to a build with a black eye and a bandage, still ready to work.
Wow.
That kind of dedication, it resonates with people, regardless of their political views.
It's true. That sort of thing transcends politics.
Absolutely.
But of course, we can't talk about Carter without acknowledging his presidency.
Right.
It definitely had its challenges, the Iran hostage crisis, the economic difficulties.
Turbulent times, no doubt about it. But it's crucial to view his presidency within the context of the era. You know, we can't just judge him based on today's standards.
That's a really good point.
He faced a unique set of challenges, and I think it's much more productive to analyze his decisions within that historical framework, considering what he knew and what resources he had available at the time.
So looking back at this incredible life, a full century of experiences,
A century.
what do you think will be Jimmy Carter's most enduring legacy? The presidency, his humanitarian work, his unwavering faith.
That's the big question, isn't it? And for everyone listening, that's something worth pondering. What from this remarkable man's life will truly stand the test of time?
I love that.
It's easy enough to rattle off achievements, but what truly made Jimmy Carter matter?
That's the question. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end our deep dive.
Sounds good to me.
It's clear that Jimmy Carter wasn't just a president. He was a force for good in the world, leaving a legacy that reaches far beyond any political office. He really showed us that one person can make a difference. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the life of Jimmy Carter.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.